Jordan came on that subway car, the first thing he asked for was food, and he was killed. And the person who killed him was not held responsible. We cannot allow this to keep happening.
Daniel Penny just got acquitted of the Jordan Neely unaliving, and we got to talk about it. Huh? Daniel Penny just got acquitted of the Jordan Neely unaliving, and we got to talk about it. First of all, I just want to say, it's one thing to have a hung jury and stuff like that, but this judge single-handedly just acquitted him of that charge. Now, not to mention, he was only looking at about 4 years because it was some type of unaliving that they had that honestly I don't understand, so I'm not even gonna try to explain, because basically he was looking at only 4 years for unaliving a black man. That's how I'm gonna put it. Okay? Now, the panelists were hung at first, but the judge came in and decided, which I don't know how, that he needs to be acquitted of this. If y'all don't remember, this was happened on this train where basically, I don't know if it was a mental thing. It was a bunch of different things that we're hearing, but they had to basically try to subdue him. At least that's what they think. Now, to the point where he wasn't breathing, I don't agree with that. And we've seen that too many times, so y'all already know where this is coming from. Now, the craziest part about it is that his family spoke and said, this is nothing but racism. And it's true. I don't know what else is it that we can say. But right as of right now, Daniel Penny is acquitted. And honestly, I'm at a loss of words because I was wondering how this case was going to turn out. Time and time again, we see this. At some point, when is it enough? Sorry to bring y'all this bad news this morning, but I'm just updating y'all, man. I'm just a messenger.
I've said this too many times. People will willingly get in front of your face and say things hoping you don't know how to pick up a phone and use Google. And I've shown you before you saw my face, people who are willing to lie to your face and hope that you don't know how to use Google. Pay attention to everything on the screen. It's information that goes beyond he was just a guy asking for food. It goes beyond he was just somebody sitting on a train. It goes beyond, I'm not really going to expand on it. All you need to know that this was a black man and someone was found guilty for killing a black man.
Yeah, City 911, you need police, fire, medical.
Hi, we need an ambulance and cops. We just need a cop at Broadway Lafayette Street. Someone's attacking here at the train.
This is inside the train station?
Yes.
Okay, Broadway Lafayette, uptown, downtown platform?
Uptown.
Okay, and this is the F, right?
Yeah.
Male or female being attacked?
I don't know. He's trying to attack everybody.
Oh, a guy's trying to do it. Okay, give me further description. Black, white, Hispanic, Asian, Indian?
He's black.
What color is he?
They're holding them down. They're holding him down right now.
How many people?
There's just two. There's one man white man holding it down, holding the homeless guy down.
Okay. Any weapons? Anybody injured at this time?
No, nobody.
Okay, they're coming as we speak. This is not delaying a thing. You want to leave your name and number or no?
No.
Okay, they're going to be there as soon as possible. 2491. Thank you, ma'am. All right,
okay,
bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Man hopped on the train, said he was ready to die. He didn't care.
It's been belligerent and then
Very.
The whole train was freaked out. He was either going to pull a gun, a knife, or
He said, I'm willing to die. I'm willing to die. I'm willing to get killed.
They didn't get a name and a phone number. You have to witness.
Known as the level 1 Central. Camera for all my units.
The guy in the tan did take him down very respectfully and just held him down. He wasn't
I think that the guy is totally drove down.
These two young ladies right here.
Yeah.
Okay, what did you see?
What did I see? I was sitting over there. I heard the young man that's on the floor saying, hey, I'm willing to die, I'll do anything. I'm willing to die. I'll go to jail. I don't care. And he was saying it so loud that everybody turned around.
Ladies and
So
gentlemen,
this young
this
man,
train is going to be held here for a long period of time. You'll find it up on the cell young ladies right here.
Yeah.
Okay, what did you see?
What did I see? I was sitting over there. I heard the young man that's on the floor saying, hey, I'm willing to die, I'll do anything. I'm willing to die. I'll go to jail. I don't care. And he was saying it so loud that everyone turned around. So this young man he got belligerent and he tackled him down.
Who?
The one that just passed away in the brown jacket, the one that just went past.
The guy in the brown jacket.
Yeah, you got to see the guy in the brown jacket. Yeah.
We got that's what I got to the precinct. You got a brown jacket, tan jacket. Take him to the precinct right now. Take him to the 5th precinct. So he took him to the ground? The guy with the brown jacket took him to the ground.
Yeah, he took him to the ground and gave him a chokehold. Not a hard chokehold, just enough to secure him, and the guy fought. And he kept holding him, all right? And then that's when everybody totally realized what was going on. And I think this guy's on drugs, you know, because when he came in, he was unbelievably off the charts. He scared the living daylights out of everyone.
How did he bring him down to the ground? Like he picked him up and threw him on the ground?
I remember he stood up, grabbed him, turned him around, and put him to the ground.
All right.
You're ignoring bits and pieces of full context and full information that has gone on throughout an entire trial because you want a virtue signal on social media or in front of a bunch of people who are too stupid to actually inform themselves without the need of seeking quick and easy information from someone who's not willingly going to give them all the information necessary. This man, I would argue, should not have died, but unfortunately, because of circumstances met where he's being a little bit ignorant to the situation, he ends up 6 feet deep. And it's unfortunate that people will use his death to try to speak truth to power and how they should start doing stupid things, because clearly asking for vigilantism is going to be the lucrative way to get people to see that Black Lives Matter.
We need some black vigilantes.
That's right.
People want to jump up and choke us and kill us for being loud. How about we do the same when they attempt to oppress us?
Right.
I'm tired.
Yes, because stealing iPhones and Nikes and burning buildings is going to make people look at you and say, wow, you're on the right side of history. And what's so arrogant about this is that this is the same guy who started talking about bloodshed because of another situation where he didn't get the outcome that he wanted.
If he thinks that we're going to be returned to the days of driving in our cars and police pulling us out and searching us for no reason, he is absolutely wrong. If he believes that we're going to allow our children to be stopped and frisked in the streets again, he is absolutely wrong. If they think that they're going to go back to the old ways of policing, then we're going to take to the streets again. There will be riots, there will be fire, and there will be bloodshed.
So we're going to have to start having a conversation about who we want to have representing our causes and our organizations and our people, because we're not sending our strongest soldiers. But back to the main point, everyone needs to start doing more research about damn near everything at this point, because people are willingly getting on all of these different platforms and pocketing money based off of lying to a bunch of people, based off of having information be skewed only somewhat to where they could get away with lying to a bunch of people. And that's not something anyone should be able to endorse. No, I don't care about your political sides. No, I don't care about your political affiliations. It happens everywhere and it needs to fucking stop. And this is just yet another example of people getting on cameras, getting in front of TVs, getting on social media and blatantly fucking lying. And then when you call them on it, all of a sudden I'm magically morphed into a fucking coon because that's the only rhetoric motherfuckers can throw out, because everything else I said is the fucking truth and motherfuckers can't handle the fucking truth. You can ignore context all you want. You can ignore the legal proceedings all you want. You can say that this outcome is indicative of a racist society all you want. Truth to power is that this man was a nuisance to a bunch of people. He was a threat to a bunch of people. He was threatening a bunch of people. It wasn't just, oh, he was asking for food and then he got choked out by a white guy. You actually would do better to inform yourself on these subjects and not listen to people who are desperate for you to be just as stupid as they are. It would behoove everyone to take a step back and do a little bit more research, even past the screenshots I've put on the screen in this video. It would benefit you to read in full all of the information about this entire case, because you'll come to find out, yeah, a lot of these other motherfuckers talking about how he was just asking for food seems like and is bullshit. But let me know your thoughts about the whole case. Were you in favor of Daniel Penny being found not guilty? Did you want to see him behind bars for 4 years? Did you want justice, or did you just not care? Or were you hoping for an outcome that would make you feel good inside? I would love to know all opinions about subject matter in the comments below, and I will end this video off like this. If you are somebody in a prominent fucking position demanding vigilantism, not knowing that people are ignorant in terms of your want for vigilantism, and you somehow think that in the midst of a bunch of people's businesses broken into, cars burned, cars tipped over, and a bunch of people losing out on money, and you think that's going to net people to start caring about you, newsflash, you're a fucking idiot. Goodbye. Mwah.
So let's talk about Daniel Penny. Not so much the verdict, but the exploitation of the situation. I am so sick and tired of BLM rearing their ugly head, exploiting another dead black man. Because that's all this is about at the end. The truth about the Daniel Penny and Jordan Neely case is this. The system failed both of them. I got 27 years of experience working in the mental health capital of the world, and I'm watching Jordan Neely's on a day-to-day basis. Any one of them could be a ticking time bomb. And of course, when you have law enforcement who is short-staffed, you have a justice system that's broken where nobody's getting justice and there's virtually no protection, there are times where people are forced to step in and try to do it themselves. The system failed Jordan Neely first. This guy had 42 felonies and was probably driven by his mental illness. He should have had some kind of help or support by a broken mental health system. He should have had that support. If that would have happened, he probably would have been stabilized and he wouldn't have got on that train that day and made a bunch of people feel threatened. But the system also failed Penny. When Penny felt the need to step in and defend people who felt threatened by Neely, who, based on witness accounts, was exhibiting hostile intent and threatening behavior. So he stepped in and did what he, in his mind, thought was the right thing. And the jury came, in my opinion, to the right conclusion. I'm taking race completely out of it. I'm not looking at race. I'm looking at the actions and intentions. Actions and intentions based on everything that I heard. And this has zero to do with race. I wouldn't care if Neely was white, and I wouldn't give a shit if Penny was black. I wouldn't care. I would say the same thing, because guess what? I've seen that both ways in 29 years of law enforcement. I've seen black men step in and be heroes. I've seen white men step in and be heroes. I've seen it all. I've seen it all. So for BLM to step in and exploit Jordan Neely, exploit his death, just to keep their name out there. That's all it's about. That's really all it's about there, is to keep their name in the headlines, to keep people talking about them. That's all it is. So they can scream and holler about riots. They can scream and holler about injustice all they want to. Where was BLM when Jordan Neely was in crisis? Because that's not the first time Jordan Neely was in crisis. Where were they when the Jordan Neelys of the world are in crisis? They walk away from them. They look the other way, or they probably film them and laugh about it when they get home. That's probably what really happens. If you really care about the Jordan Neelys of the world, whether they're black, white, or anything else, people who are struggling with mental illness, you get your ass to Congress, to the Senate, and you tell them to fix this broken mental health system. So we don't have to have people with the best of intentions, like Daniel Penny, nearly having their whole lives taken away from them, having to step in where the government failed.